have this.
Perfect.
And we'll put it out here so it doesn't get so hairy.
Oh gosh, she just knocked over your phone. I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
did
Oh,
she?
she did.
Whoa. Okay, here we go. She's knocked over. This is a really expensive phone, girl. Here. Okay, let's see here. 1 second, let me get my thoughts together. So you're here, there, we're gonna do that, we're gonna put the muzzle on. Okay, great. Is the phone okay?
Is it okay?
Jesus. So this phone doesn't have a cover, and we were gonna get one the other day?
No.
Might wanna get a cover now. Oh, hold on, the collar's loose.
Yeah. Kind of small.
Upside down.
Oh, maybe that would help.
And when you put it on, you'll stretch out that right hand black. Yep, you'll stretch it out so it fits. Okay, so you'll pull it to fit. Okay. And it's okay to be a little loose. We're gonna put a comfy cone head on top of that for an extra barrier.
Okay.
You know, it don't have to be too tight or anything like that. And trust me, she can bite through that.
It's okay. You're okay.
Hey YouTube, welcome to today's groom. We have a chow chow here. It's been 7 years since a grooming has been done on this dog because many groomers have turned her away and even said, don't come back, it's too dangerous. So we're gonna help this chow chow 7 years, extremely matted probably. So we are going to do a shakedown and we're gonna do the best we can. Pet parent is assisting because she's extremely aggressive and she's in her older years. She's 10 years old and she has an ACL injury. So here we go. Welcome to my favorite groomer. Let's get it done. And if you need a groomer like me, call me or email me. I'm out of Fort Worth, Texas. We'll see you later. Let's do it. All right. You sweating yet?
Yes. Put my hair up. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so let me think. I'm going to put this on first and then the cone head will go in after.
Okay.
So we'll put this here. Okay. And then the cone head will be there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get on the table. Now we'll take the collar and leash off for last.
Okay. No, not Coco.
I'll get out of a line of sight.
Not Coco. Up. Get up here. Coco.
She's wondering what I'm doing.
Get up here. She's like, why is she behind me?
Right. So let me do this. Hold both of those, okay? And I'll let you. Yep, because you guys loaded and went to the vet and stuff. You're used to that, right? She's used to you.
Oh yeah.
And we'll do a spin around, head towards the front here. All right, so we're good there. And yep, groom loop there. Perfect. Good job, Mom. Are you asking for a position? Okay, so we'll do this. And this is just a barrier, so this will help buy me some fast movement time here. Okay? It can come right off. It can whip off pretty easy. Okay? Actually, stay there for me. Stay with your pet for me for just a second. You can do there you go, chin up.
You're okay.
Okay?
Good girl. Good girl. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I know. It's okay. She's a good girl. I know. She's a good girl. Hey. It's okay.
I got an extra large here. And
Fluffy girl.
I am going to see, I may or may not use it. Let's see. Okay, because then it's really extensive,
Right.
long.
Further out. Okay.
But know that this is on the last of its Velcro, so
Okay.
it may just go, I let go, right?
Okay.
Yeah, do that for me. That's good. Yeah, I see that.
You're fine.
Okay.
You're okay.
So,
this way?
oh, no, not necessarily.
Okay.
So, yep, there you go. 2 hands here.
Okay.
And the rubbing, we'll stop that. We'll just go here. There you go. Not too close A bite to your face would not be a good thing, and they can bite through the muzzle. But you know her, okay? You're her auntie?
Yes.
Okay.
Or my mother calls her her sister.
Her sister, okay, we can do that, we can do that. So we are gonna do a lift here, and I'm just feeling her a little bit here. We are gonna start off with her feet and pads first, since she's so angry about that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Let me get this kind of photograph
Oh,
now.
that's the worst. Don't fall on the table, sister. Yeah. Don't fall on
And we'll photograph through this, because this is gonna be a tough day. It's gonna be a tough scenario.
I know. I know. I'm just as miserable as she is.
And you got your tail up now? Okay, a little waggle, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good, that's a little cute little waggle there.
Maybe we should brush
Yeah.
your teeth. I think your teeth need brushing.
Okay, well, at her age, that's probably not gonna happen.
But it should, it needs to.
So I'm gonna come back here, we're gonna do, I guess, this way here. All right,
Okay.
YouTube, are you guys ready? Can I get a thumbs up on that? Just smash that like button for me. Pet Parent's letting me record. She knows how hard this might be. She's been doing the grooming at home herself,
Yeah.
and she hates her feet done, right?
Yes, absolutely.
This is where the other groomers have said, get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
They said, leave, don't come back, right?
You're not welcome.
You're not welcome, they said.
No, ma'am.
They said, it's too dangerous,
Yeah.
right? Too dangerous.
Not nice.
All right, so
No, ma'am. No.
let me get this up so I can see you guys here.
You're okay. Keep your head up. It's okay.
Can I get a thumbs up if you're just joining the feed? This is very serious grooming, but that's what I like to do. If anybody joins the feed, please let them know that this dog hasn't been groomed in shaved, nothing, brushed in 7 years. You know, honestly, it made me tear up when you let me know your dad was alive when he was trying to get everything done. Now your dad is no longer with us, so I thought to myself, you know, maybe your dad's spirit helped us get to where we are now. All right, this is gonna be challenging. So what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna shave the pads, okay? That's no toenailing. That's just shaving the pads. And we're gonna see the whip back and all that. So really, don't let her bite me, right? And I say that, but what that means is like, whoa, don't do that. Whoa, don't do that, okay? That's what that means. Is okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna do it over first.
You're good. Good girl, Cox.
Which ACL is bad, actually?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. So
No comment.
we got one torn ACL. We don't know which one it is. So for me, what I'm gonna do is get my support system, which is right here. Oh, I'm so sorry, that was loud. That scared you. That spooked you. So I'm gonna get the dog up stand large, and I'm not messing with your feet yet. Okay, Coco?
She loves that.
What?
Lay over things like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this support might make her feel, let me do a little bit more lift into it. A little like my hands up under there. And since she has that torn ACL, that'll give her support as I pull on one leg and then pull on another leg. All right, here we go. See how that, and then now she's leaning on the dog up stand underneath. First thing I'm gonna do is just shave the pads. And it's been 7 years, so I'm not gonna be fast. I'm actually gonna look around. Okay. She may not like it, but hey, I have to do this for her. Okay, that's looking good there. Okay, up, you gotta stand up. You gotta stand up. Here we go.
Oh yeah,
Ready?
she's the queen of sitting.
Rup, up, rup, up. Woo. Don't do that. Don't do that. And we'll come back this way. in the feed, give me a thumbs up. 7 years. 7 years. I'm going to keep saying that through the whole feed, okay? 7 years.
Holy moly. You are good. Wow.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yep. I see that. We're on the edge of that. There you go.
No, ma'am.
On the edge of that.
Oh, don't get, oh my goodness, no scratching me. Oh, yeah.
Tap. It's
It's okay. You're okay. You're okay.
nice. Easy on that. Easy on that. See, can I get it up? Come up. Let me let go. Let go. Yeah, okay, just sit back up. Here we go.
Yeah, more toes. Baby toes.
There we go.
Yeah. Baby toes.
We give you a rest here. I'm gonna let go. We're gonna sit. You're gonna sit on the dog. I'll stand it silly. Oh, did it move? Okay. Ready? Come back in.
Yeah, I know. Beauty is pain, sister. Beauty is pain.
All right, great. Great. What do you think so far?
I'm amazed
Because,
because she actually let you do
have you seen her in the not letting me do it? You've been grooming her, right? For 7 years?
She's bitten me a couple of times.
She bit you
Oh, yeah.
to do something with her back feet?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. I want to be really serious right now. I'm like, the Spirit of the Lord!
Amen, sister.
The Spirit of the Lord in the house!
Amen, sister.
I'm telling you, you better say, Daddy, are you watching?
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's very pleased that she's getting what she deserves.
All right, now, get ready for a buck.
Yep.
Coco! 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 It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Tiptoe. Okay, great. Almost got the what off? Okay, let's take a look. Remember how you said it's too small?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I was like, okay. Yeah, there we go. Back up.
Okay, you see what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So she said it's too small, and I'm thinking, no, just
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. It fits.
It's fine. So now you believe me?
Oh, I believe you.
All right. I'm gonna stay in this arm so I don't have to come back. So now I'm gonna do toenails on this foot. Here we go. Let me just look, Coco. Let me just look first. Huge dew claw here. Huge round dew claw. So it's a loopy loop.
Yes.
And this might be something I can't anticipate, so we're just gonna take it. I can't tell where the vein's at. We're just going for it. Tap.
No.
Tap.
No.
Coco. Coco. Woo! Woo! Okay. We do a rub here. Rub. Nice. Rub. You like the rub? Okay, let's do the rub. Rub. No. Rub. I do the rub. Okay, rub. Coco. Rub. I know your action back there. If you have to bite, you're gonna bite my back, okay? Rub. No. Rub.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a second to rest there. She is fighting it.
No crying.
Let me see what we got going on. What's she doing up here?
Cry.
Alright, let me push over. And you can, you're good there, but you can kind of do something like that, but I'll be all up in your business.
Okay.
You can kind of do that.
Okay.
That's good. Perfect. Do you see this? This is looking straight at you, okay? Okay, all right?
Show everybody how pretty you are.
Real tight hold here, tight hold. Say no. No, no. Say no, no. Don't let go. Good. So just a hug, right? Just do a hug here.
Oh, the cone's off.
Close off. Okay, do a hug. Do a hug. Do you think she'll bite your face? Possibly.
Probably not.
Here.
Not me.
No?
I don't think she'd bite me.
Okay. Do a, go ahead with your underarm. There you go. Look this way. Look this way.
This way?
Yep, there you go. Tight hug. Tight hug. Ready? Okay, are you ready? Just holding. Just holding. Just holding. Ready? Just holding. Just holding. No movement. Here we go. I'm just holding. Steady. Let her fight through it. Steady. Steady. Good. See how she pinted?
Yeah.
She gave up for a second, but doesn't mean she's not going to rear. Okay,
Right,
here we go.
exactly, yeah.
Okay, ready? Stay there. Here we go.
It's okay.
Let me hustle, bustle. Stay there. Nice hold, nice hold. Coco.
Everything else will be down.
Yep. I'm hoping. Coco.
Good girl.
Coco. Coco. Let me check this dew claw. Coco.
No, fine,
Coco.
you are fine.
Coco.
You are not in hurt.
Choo. Choo. Who did it? Who did it? No, strong dog. No.
Let's tell you.
No.
Jeez. You're making me sweat, Coco.
Okay, great. Let go.
Oh, and
Take a breather.
the muzzle's off too.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay. Hi, Houdini.
Give her a rest break. That's fine. Because she's easy to put the muzzle back on. So let's, actually, I'm going to try something else.
Okay.
I hope I don't regret it, but we'll just go with it. So those of you guys on YouTube, I always say, I'm so hot. You're hot, aren't you?
I'm sweating.
And I'm telling you, half of it might be the lighting.
No, I think it's her.
So if you're grooming an aggressive dog, I don't know, there's a lot going on, and it's hot, isn't it?
Yes.
And we haven't even done a haircut yet.
Exactly, right?
And I got the AC down to like 69.
You're a good
All right.
girl.
Mom, Sissy, you did real good. Let me change my blade. For those of you guys that are watching on YouTube, I'm rotating between 3 10 blades and 3 7 blades. So I'm going to do a 7 reverse. Why? It's extremely matted. And so the 7 is going to go underneath the backside of, say, all those mats is what I'm hoping is going to happen. I'm not moving the camera around for YouTube as much as I am going to just record it over here so you'll have better footage later. But I wanted to let you and invite you in to watch me work. So if you're happy to be able to watch this type of grooming, please hit the like button. That's our grade on YouTube. I hate to have to keep asking you, but if you just joined the channel, always hit the like button, and then when we've got a good amount of likes on the view, we're really happy I don't have to say anything. This dog has not been groomed in 7 years. And I'm blessed to be able to help her, and these dogs, I don't turn them away. So if you know someone with a dog like this, please share the video so someone can find me, either ask me questions, get the tools to do it themselves, or to find me and come in. She drove, what, 45 minutes for me? And out of 7 years, prior to that, I'm the only groomer that didn't say no. Now, yeah, the pet is very breathing hard. Why? She had a huge walk before she loaded in the car. She had a walk when she got here in the 100 degrees it is outside right now. She just fought us to do toenails. So she has gone through running a few miles at this point. So yes, she is panting. We're not going to stop. We're not going to give her water. We're going to keep pressing. During a groom session, even though she's panting, she's trying to cool down, and she's pretty hyper in her mind because she's an older dog. If we get her down and lose all that rhythm, she probably won't even drink the water because she's got this thing called adrenaline going on. So those of you who think that she needs water, yeah, she might need water, but it will be after the groom. Okay, so let's go ahead and just try the cone head alone, okay? And we're going to go above the groom hook here. Yep. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Yes. I know. Did you bring a little ooh?
I'm gonna slide her over here just a tad. And I'm actually gonna try not to piss her off right now. So she's chilling. And I'm just gonna attack the top. Usually I would like to start on the feet, but I'm with the ACL injury and not really 100% which one it is. I'm just gonna attack the top, and I'm actually gonna go from the top down, 10 blade, okay? Those of you guys wanna watch better footage of the groom, you'll be able to catch it later. At least you get to watch me work right now, right? So we're gonna do 10 down. Oh gosh, man, this is gonna be big.
Yeah, she's got a lot of hair.
Here we go. Look at that. Is that not a badass clipper?
Wow.
And it's 5-speed, okay?
Holy moly.
Right? Just straight off, just straight off. Well, they might want some of that stuff. I just got an email this morning. I haven't responded to you yet, but literally, so this is because she's older,
Right.
and so then it's going to take some time to grow out to what this is.
Right.
But being that you're like, get it off,
Yeah,
right?
I don't
Because
care.
she's not being brushed by mom because mom's
Yeah.
older,
Right.
and it's been 7 years.
Yeah.
So
If it's even uneven, no worries.
yeah, look at this condition of some of this hair. I mean the skin.
Yeah, her skin, she's had some skin issues before.
This is a good thing. I'm gonna actually switch over to my 7 blade, see what that looks like right now.
She's not liking this. What a good girl you are, Coconut.
Oh yeah, it will be safer on the 10 blade, but I thought I'd see. 7 blade is what I'm gonna do reverse, but I'm gonna stick with my 10 blade for safety, because the hair is extremely matted from not being brushed for 7 years or maintained properly. So unfortunately, it is where we're at.
You gonna be the girl?
So if somebody said right now on the feed, which they are, they're like, that dog shouldn't be shaved. Is there a circumstantial?
Yeah, absolutely. When they get so matted that you can't get them combed out and they won't let
Well, why can't you brush her at home? I mean, like, what's going on? Why couldn't mom brush? Give me some examples to tell people that are just not really happy
She's older.
watching.
My mom is older, the dog is older, she doesn't tolerate being brushed very well.
You mean she doesn't tolerate it at 10 years old with an ACL injury? She's not gonna let you brush for 3 hours?
No, she gets up and runs off, and she'll hide, and my parents have some property, so she's always outside, and she gets stickers and all kinds of stuff matted up in her fur, which makes it even worse to get her combed out.
Yeah, it's definitely
She
added, you know.
hates a bath. He's a good girl.
It doesn't, I hate it when it's always so hard to explain or
It
to
is,
justify what
Life
you're
in
doing.
general, yeah.
Like, you gotta explain and defend yourself. But at the end of the day, you and me are the only ones standing here, and there's a
Exactly.
reason, and
Yeah.
you guys own this pet.
Right. When
So if you
have a
didn't
child,
need
we
it-
can talk about it.
If you didn't need it, you wouldn't be here.
Right. We're not like Martha Stewart, who has people who brush her chow-chows every day for her.
Was that what she asked?
Yes. And they're gorgeous
What?
dogs.
She's hired her own, like,
Yeah.
probably 2 groomers?
Yeah, people who come and comb her dogs or brush her dogs out. I'm like, no.
Can I swing this to the other side of you? And then that way these guys get a little bit of something here.
Oh, what a pretty girl you're gonna be.
Nope, yeah, that's fine. Yep, so just, yep, there you go. Just have that sit there.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine. It's actually cleaner there. Look at all that. Whoa.
That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, Coconut, you're just a mess.
You looking at the camera?
I am. The hair falling off of her. That's crazy. That's crazy, Coco.
Ariel, are you out there? Can I get a timer?
You're gonna feel so much
Can I read the timer? I need that big clock.
She's gonna feel so much better after this.
I had a fan send me a clock. Hey girl, thanks for the clock. It's in my office. I'm still gonna get a clock, and I'm gonna actually get a bunch of clocks, and what I'd like to do is be able to look up and see the time in
how long
Australia,
it takes.
and what, yeah, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
numbers, but I also wanna see like New Zealand, Australia, my
Right.
top fans that
Yeah.
watch, I want your guys's, maybe I should have you guys send me a clock, right? It's gotta have big numbers on it, and we'll put your name on the clock, and we'll put like where it came from, New Zealand or whatever, that would be so cool, but eventually I'll have it. So where we can look up and say, okay, it was 40 minutes so far. I'm gonna put this over here.
Oh, you have a hard time staying up. Okay, I'll work on it. How about that? I'll work on my legs up, you can come slide. Is that good? Yeah. You just get it in.
No meds, she's not medicated, right? Remember I said don't medicate her? Let's just fight through it.
Yeah,
And
look at her.
I feel good right now. Do you feel good?
I feel amazing.
Do you feel good that I even said don't
Yeah.
medicate her?
Yeah.
Let's just see what she does with no ACE.
I think she just needs to know that nobody's gonna take anything off of her and just make her behave. You know, like those little petulant children. To push the boundaries. Yeah, you just like to push. Yeah, pretty good. Mom's gonna be so surprised you don't have a muzzle on.
That's true.
So surprised. She's always muzzled. That,
So what I would say is, you wanna buy a comfy counter, and then
Yeah.
we'll resell it
Yeah.
later when you don't need it, right?
Yeah.
I'll resell it for you, but let's try that, and just
Yeah.
say, as long as you can maneuver around the
Right.
comfy cone,
Around
you
it,
could probably
yeah.
avoid the muzzle.
Absolutely.
Not all dogs, but I thought I would try.
Right, yeah, and it works.
Because we went through the worst part, you know? We did the feet first, got that out of the way, and the other worst part is just shaving around the feet, which in her case, we might just do a 7 down the back
Right.
and leave the top, because we don't need to shave
Yeah,
the top
no,
necessarily,
no.
there's not matted.
Yeah.
So we might just leave something like, what I would normally have done if we were doing a line cut, which actually I'm trying to see if there's anything I could do there. I'm actually seeing if I can leave a little face to her, but we won't know until we get all the way around her neck.
You're a good girl. Yeah. You're a good girl. You are.
This is a lot, look at this.
I know.
This is really coming off like that, this is like crazy. So someone else might say, you're supposed to brush all that out. Okay,
Okay.
like, okay, can you guys see this?
You're welcome to come over.
Yeah, that one's gonna have to wait, like, I guess that's why I started over there, but, so let's do this. You wanna position there, like a little bit, there you go. Look at this. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend a few hours, no, she's too old for that,
Yeah.
and her tolerance level would never let you do that, never. So when you were doing some of the grooming yourself, what were you doing? Were you doing shaves? Shave downs?
I would shave her
Tiny?
belly and her hiney.
Okay.
Yeah, and then everything else I would brush and brush and brush and brush and brush and brush. And you never really, I don't think, can get it all out.
Right, and maybe you weren't even brushing, say checking with the comb and doing that whole number that I do to make sure you can even get like, say the comb through
Right,
what you
through it.
brushed.
Oh, yeah.
So if you were brushing all this, then
Right,
nothing ever
not
pulled
getting
all
to the
that out,
bottom. Right.
right?
Exactly.
See, look at this, like that's real tight in there, but out here,
Yeah.
you can brush
You
this
can brush that,
and
yeah.
not even realize that all this is really doing
Yeah,
something different.
That's the other part. Yeah.
Right. So I'm letting her sit down, and in that, there's wrinkled skin. So when you're shaving a sit-down dog, which is okay, you know, especially if I already told you guys that she has an ACL injury, and we kind of don't know which one. So you just have to, in my opinion, I'm letting her sit on purpose. You know, I really need her to stand, but you want to be as careful as you can, but let her, at her age, kind of just roll with the punches. The groomer needs to roll with the punches. And check your heat, so I'm at warm. Feel this?
Yeah, those keep it hot.
No, actually, it's not so bad,
Okay.
right? It's not too bad, is it? So that's a ceramic, like honestly, right? If you feel it, it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's ready to change though, right?
Yeah.
Like, it would be a good,
Yeah.
that's a good place to change it. So it's warm, really, a little higher than warm,
Right.
but not burning up.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
definitely not burning. You think he's ready? You ever home swimming?
What did you say, swimming?
Yes, she loves to get in the pool.
Hello! Hello! This is something she did not tell me over the phone.
Yes, she loves
So
to
that
get in
is
the pool.
half the problem there. Any
Yes.
hair getting always wet, you know?
Yes.
Then she's, what?
Yeah, she loves to swim.
Why did they
I
never
guess she
tell me
doesn't
this,
swim.
though?
She lounges on the steps, let's just say that.
On the steps of the pool?
She's a lady of leisure.
Okay, okay. This knee is huge right here though. So I'm gonna compare it to that
The other
knee.
one, I want to say it is her right.
We'll see, when I get there, this
Yeah.
sucker's huge. And she just let it release and she's like, oh, I like that. She just let it push down. I'm like, oh yeah, I like that.
She's not funny. I don't know what to do.
Trust me, you're only there right now for the unpredictable. So just, if you want a chair?
No, I'm fine.
Then make sure your back stays comfortable as you lean in on her. Make sure you're comfortable. Let me know if you need anything. Water, if you have water too, if you need a water break.
I'm good.
She brought a gallon of water here, which is great, because I don't know that I have a gallon to give her in my fridge right now.
I didn't know how labor intensive this would be. Thought it might be a whole lot worse.
Well, we're not even halfway done, so it may
That's
be,
true.
it may
But,
be.
hey, so far so amazing.
That is insane amount of hair coming off. If y'all just got here, again, remind the feed, you know, how long has it been since her last groom? Who knows the answer? And then also, hit that like button for me and hit the share if you can to help other people find me here in Texas. And you know, just because they're not in Texas doesn't mean I can't help them. I'll get on the phone with them and we'll talk about it. If I can talk to their groomer, we'll do that. If they need anything, I'll be your support system. This is what I do and love to do for a living. I love grooming dogs that no one else can groom. So I'm at a point where I cannot even feel what's going on here, so I need to go and get this off of her so I can see. So we're going to do that, and we're going to show you
Holy moly.
just how much this is all together,
Oh my goodness.
this piece of hair.
Ew.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Okay,
That's
this is,
disgusting.
look at this. This is my new work of art.
That's just good.
Alright, let's go and change this. This is the ultra edge blade, and I feel like it needs to be changed, so we're going to go and change it. Tummy action here. I don't want your foot. I don't want your foot. I'm just going to come into the tummy here, okay?
It's like, oh.
She's doing a little pullback, like, don't touch that.
Yeah. That's my private part.
Okay. Nice hard stretch on my back here, so I know I need to reposition myself, so let's come over here a little bit. Get you guys looking a little top. Here we go. Let's do this. There we go. Aloha. So you guys wanting to see her tongue? Oh yeah, it's black tongue. It's black. It's on the thumbnail of the video. She's like, that's not even a chow. That's a golden retriever. No.
No. She's probably not.
I did hear you say
full chow.
maybe not full.
Yeah.
I did hear you say kind of that, but I can see chow here.
Can
I
you?
definitely see
I mean,
this.
her tail doesn't look chow hair. It looks more terrier hair.
I don't know. I've seen a chow tail, and
Have
that's
you?
very
Okay.
wiry, like a
Yeah.
lion. I definitely see chow all around here.
Good girl.
The other day we had a client come in and he had rescued a Pekingese. By the time we got done grooming, I was like, there seems like a lot of Shih Tzu here, but hey, you know what? I don't have a DNA test.
Yeah,
Like, I
exactly.
can't sit here and
Yeah.
tell you the facts.
Right.
So I wouldn't assume anything
Just
unless
go by
you
word.
had that. Because we're all a little bit of everything, if you haven't noticed.
True.
If you haven't had a DNA test done on yourself, you might find like, wow, you're like Puerto Rican with a little bit Indian, and then you got some Irish in you. Like, I'm like, we're all of many descents. So I was gonna try to leave something, but I can see I can't do it there. So what I'm gonna do is keep going, inching myself up. And if I can't leave anything, I won't, but if I can, I'll leave a little something, but not here, can't do it yet.
I think she's going to sleep.
She's going to sleep?
Her eyes are closing.
I need this on video. No. Are you closing your eyes and stuff? That's what we want, yeah. You're still breathing hard.
Just relax. Just relax.
Customer service. Customer service. Gosh, I really want to leave something here. So some of you guys used a clipper and you're like, I can't shave it, it won't go through. So this right here, right, it's hardly going through, the line is kind of going through, but if you've got this kind of matting and you can't get through, you have got to get a pocket in there. You have got to find a pocket. So then you have to keep going until in one place, just chisel, chisel, chisel until you see the skin. And then you can have a pocket to work your 10 blade in there. This is a perfect place for me to show you that you have got to get a pocket. You're just not going to go boom and straight through. Can I get that one? A 10-second or whatever, because I'm almost done. You know what I mean? Like I'm going pretty fast here. And so if you were going to come get any footage, it's going to be gone. So you have got to find a pocket, okay? A little bit. You got to create that pocket for yourself. So like right there, I'm not going to go through that. I've got to literally get in here and find a pocket because you need to get under the mats, okay? You're not going to go through the mats. You have got to chisel it all open. And me and Sissy here, we actually talked about this may be a last groom, right? We talked about that.
Yes.
And so I may not see you for a year, all right, or 6 months. At the rate we're going, I don't know if it's even worth coming in for, say, a brush out when she
Right.
starts to grow.
Right.
But if you want to,
Okay.
we could try it.
Okay.
Not a full groom, but
Right.
a brush out.
Right.
Especially if she's in the pool. Is she in the pool like daily? That's a tough battle. That's
Yeah.
a tough battle. So if
Yeah.
you're not brushing a pool dog daily, then you might come in for a less costly groom in 2 months. Let's
Okay.
do a shakedown in 2 months if you've got the full action. Do you want a paper towel?
Yes, please.
I'm actually not wanting to touch it because my hands have dander on it, but here you go. So that way you can wipe it in your eye. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna end up going to the other side. I'm gonna skip the neck and everything and come back on the other side. So we'll do a rotation here.
Go around.
No, you're good. You're gonna stay put. And I'm literally serious if you want, like, say, a chair. I can lower her a little bit and you can sit, so you let me know.
I'm
But I think you exercising and doing all that,
Yeah, I'm good.
yep, now it's gonna be in a position over there facing that side. Thank you, customer service.
Over to
Everyone say
the
thank
right.
you, customer service. And we'll swing that over there now, and then you'll stay put, Mom.
Don't let you go in anywhere, Missy.
Okay, let me just switch this blade one more time. 1, 2, 3, 10 blades. I'm gonna move in and get a 4th 10 blade. So those of you guys who only bought a 1 10 blade and you're doing a very long groom, we've only been here probably about 45 minutes. I've now switched my 10 blade 4 times, okay? Maybe more than that, because I cycled it a couple more, but I'm going through 4 10 blades right now. Why? Because they get hot. I don't want to use coolant. I don't want that bunch of aerosol sprays and smells up in the air between me and her and the dog. You can use coolant, but I don't want to, okay? A better view would be on top from the other side, any other side. And then this. You can rest your arm there if you want, so that, okay, it'll pinch your here, it'll pinch your back. You're good, thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm watching everything, I'm watching customer service, I'm counting the minutes, I'm counting David over here's time, what he's doing on the outside, I'm looking at her arm, and I'm grooming and paying attention to the dog. How much can you multitask? Go ahead, raise your hand, let me know, how much can you multitask? And then also, hey, I'm talking to YouTube and a white camera over here that I'm monitoring. So there's a lot on my mind. So one groom in my world feels like 3 or 4 at the same time. Because my mind is working so hard on looking at everything that's going on. How cool is it? What time is it? How hot is it? Is she comfortable? Does she need to sit down? Does she need a drink of water? How's the dog doing? Like there's a lot that you guys don't see that I don't usually tell you. And is my blade hot, right? What?
White Sandra feed gross. Poor dog.
I know. I know.
You're gonna feel so much better.
If you want to own a chow, you're going to run into this. You're probably going to run into where someone may not be able to upkeep the amount of work it takes, especially if it's your parents' dogs, you know? And who are you going to get mad at, huh? Oh, you're going to get mad at the parent because she got old? What are you going to do? You're going to get mad at them? No, you're going to shut up and watch me groom this dog.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't judge. You're just going to say, I'm so glad she found Dee. And then you're going to share the video, right? I told Mom here, I said, share the video because if you found me and you exist, other people like you exist too. If you don't share the video or talk about it or tell somebody so someone else can find me or find someone like me, then they're going to wait 7 years and then call when it's only desperate. They're desperate, you know. Oh, we got a mole something there. I'll look at that more and see if there's something stuck in it.
She didn't react. Probably just
Might be something in there.
spot.
It's odd to just be like that right away though. So we'll see if there's something that was stuck in there. I touched you too fast, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just lagging her country. Hold up the roll.
Yeah, right, anybody talk about holding up your rolls? Let's see what this is. with this coat, the way it's been, I don't even know what this is, you know, what's been hiding under there. Okay, hold on. She's squeezing it all. It looks like just an open sore if you wanna look at it, yeah.
Well,
You don't wanna, you have to look at it.
I'm
You don't-
good. I'm good. No. Just put a little Neosporin on it and go.
Yeah, look at this sore, it's just an open sore under there. So when you have all this covering
Right.
it, and then now we've pulled that open sore off, it's just really, I would just make sure it's not infected.
Okay.
You know, it's really a big open sore.
Okay.
So 7 years no grooming, we might find more, so we'll just see what happens as we go. Because you can see here like this is definitely, you know what I mean, like this. We'll see more, you know what I mean? We'll see like that.
She's a wrinkly old man.
You know what?
A wrinkly old man.
See what it does.
Oh, that's the shit.
Yeah, this is really all here. So see it in here? See all in there? You don't wanna look?
No. My cats had an abscess once and I was.
You have to look. You have to look, because then it's just like, did you do that to my dog? Okay, so look at it. So you would roll it. You see all the rawness in there? See all that? Yeah. So you know that that's there because of this,
Okay,
you
as
know what I
long as
mean?
nothing crawls out of it.
So I know some of you guys would, if you have an open sore like this, you would put some Quick Stop on there. I don't do that. I don't put Quick Stop on open sores. So if you have Quick Stop, I've seen groomers do that, but I wouldn't do that. We're gonna, when you guys get the cleanup done, then I would treat this as an open sore,
Right.
like a hot spot, because that's kind of what it is. But this is a little different. This one is a little, like you saw when we opened it, it was a little yellow on the left, a little bit of an open sore in there,
Okay.
and we'll just see how it goes from there. So again?
Should I
Well, you
hold
can.
it or, I mean, does it matter?
I'm just kind of keeping it
Oh, okay.
from dripping everywhere as I continue grooming. You may, you want to?
It doesn't matter, I just didn't want it to get on your work or take it away.
And then this other stuff is peroxide. So you can do that if you want. There's a lot of stuff in the coat, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like what is all this stuff? Do has a lot of land. Your mom has a decent
Yes.
piece of land too.
Yeah.
That plus the pool.
Yeah.
Man, she's really partying over there. That's some really great living right there.
Oh, yeah, she's in her best spot.
See all in here, look at that, what is this?
Down
You
by
know what
the
I mean?
tail is the
Gosh.
stars.
Really? Oh gosh,
I'll show you all my stars, isn't it? Really?
almost. Change that. Sometimes they don't even stop too. The open molds, but it doesn't look like a mold to me. The senior molds that dogs get, sometimes they seep it, but that doesn't look like that to me. Is she scooting back?
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, so it's really hard on your back. It's
No,
hard-
no,
no,
it's
it is. So I'm
fine.
gonna push her forward a little bit so that you don't have to lean so much in. This is back-breaking work, so we don't want you too sore later. All right, girl, at some point we will have to stand up, okay, Coco? All right, ready?
Do you want me to go
Yep,
here?
yep, two heads, but that's, where you're at is fine.
Okay.
Yep, where you're at is fine. Ready, I'm gonna go on. Up,
Okay.
up.
There we go. Good girl.
Stay steady there, steady there. Let me get the dog up stand and get that underneath for support.
Holy moly, she was a lot thinner than I thought she was.
You're good, you're good. We're not messing with your foot. We're not messing with your foot.
Nobody's touching her.
No one's messing with your feet.
Nobody's touching her.
No one's messing with your foot.
You're okay. No, I'm okay, sister. You're okay.
Check the heater, check it. I'm gonna do a low down, lower it. You can stand straight up. So I can look over it. It's gonna go back up in a minute, David. Minimal, more. Minimal, more. Okay? That one's gonna have to, it'll be an upload later. They can be right there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm done on this side.
Okay, I'm gonna move it over here for now.
Because this needs to get. It needs to be this one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So that one's positioned and it stays still. That one stays still.
Okay.
Today only. This is gonna take longer. I'll try to rush more, but
No, you're
the
fine.
sanitary area is gonna be worse back here because the legs is such a tough shape. body smells really bad?
I don't know if it's breath or
Or maybe, oh gosh, maybe
It's
your
not
ears?
you.
Could
It's
be your
not you.
ears. She loves the pool. It's definitely infected. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we have to look at the ears. Oh gosh.
I don't really smell that.
Nah.
She said nah. See, there's another sore right there. Look. Okay, gosh. Okay. Okay. Thank you, customer service. This is tough stuff right here. Oh my gosh. This is, look at it, it's all the way down to the floor. Is that her? Oh. I'm like, what's David doing out there?
Yeah, that's her.
What is David doing out there? What are you trying to do, Coco? Does it want to come back here? It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Nervous? We get to the worst already, girl. Yeah, come on off. Come off. There you go. Come on off there, buddy. There we go. Woo! Whoa! Look at this.
That's
Whoa!
crazy.
Whoa! Look! Look at this. Whoa!
That's
This is insane.
It's all the way open. It's don't fall off, sister.
Come on, trash can. Let's get over here. That's your knee? You don't like it? Okay, let me kind of move you a little quicker here. Check that heat. Let's reach our template. This is letting up a little bit.
Totally leaning in there.
Kind of leaning there, bud. I'm gonna kind of squat. You're good. Don't worry about me. How do you go? There's the rest. There you go. I don't want to shave down the arm, but this is completely
Yeah,
matted,
matted.
so I have to. Okay. I was gonna leave it and kind of do
Yeah.
something with it, but it's completely matted. Yeah. See how stored is in here? And this black here, and this black here, and this black here is like the mat is pulling, in my opinion, like really pulling at the
Yeah.
skin for a long time. Do you see it right here? Yeah. So it's been really, feel that? There you go. Right? It's just pulling, right, for a long time. The water in the pool will get it tighter. It'll dry, it'll get tighter. So she has an oomph in her step, I'd love to know.
I'm
She
sure
has a little oomph in
will.
her step when she gets out of
I'm
here.
sure she will.
I'd like to
She'll probably
know.
sleep for a few hours.
Go up. Steady, steady, Coco. Steady, Coco.
So much better. So much
This is her
better.
arm. The back of her arm. The back of her arm here.
Pull some of her hair out.
It's okay, yeah, we'll get it. Does not like her feet either.
Oh, no.
Don't even touch my foot. Don't even give me a little warning or nothing.
Exactly, nothing.
Like nothing. Don't even whisper on my foot. Okay, my goodness. I'll check my blade. Switch. What should we do next? What should we do next?
I'll just stay here.
All right, I'm gonna come back here a little bit. Maybe, and I'm gonna have you step off the wire that you're on. There you go. I'll move that back here. All right, I'm gonna do the job upstairs. Do the same work up.
It's okay. It's okay, you can move. Yeah. Okay, honey.
Good, good.
Here. There we go. Oh, good, honey.
Explain the holy moly.
She doesn't like that part of her anatomy touched.
Okay.
Ever. Wow.
Okay, let's do some more here.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not being near as difficult as I thought you were gonna be.
I really don't know, I don't kinda care. I'm just gonna take this off and we'll work it
Yeah.
after. service. I'm kind of fading that like that. So in
Right.
case I don't take it all the way off,
Right.
I can do something with it. I may still take it all the way off. Then we're gonna go push. You're okay. You're okay. And let's do move her head over here on that shoulder and do this as your same hold. And let's see if that gets her to kind of go back that way. There you go, perfect. Customer service, is there a different format on that lens right now that I accidentally hit by chance?
Yeah.
Because I got like 60 things going on. I was gonna do 7 reverse, I don't have to, I can just stick with the 10 down, and it's working well. So we were gonna do 7 reverse, but I'm good here, we're good here. Cause she's pretty short anyway, I'm good with it. Going 7 reverse will clean it up a bit more, but it'll take her down a shot more, but I don't wanna do that. This is perfect. We're in the private area, you wanna check your blade and keep it cool, not hot or warm, none of that. You want it cool down there in that private area. Do you need water right now or anything?
I'm good.
Okay, great. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually come through here, this long ways, and cut through some of this mats. I'm gonna brush this out. And the hair might come through and cut this way. I gotcha, Coco.
It's just the first hair.
Right, it's at the skin.
Yeah.
It's not this other stuff that's grown already, it's what's at the skin there. I actually don't wanna leave it, but I don't wanna shave it, so what do we do? Well, I'm gonna do a short haircut on the tail, but I had to get through all that first. She's gonna go hang out in the pool, so I'm getting her ready for that. And if I see you in 2 months for a brush out, it should not be matted to the bone, but at least it looks decent.
Right, yeah.
Well, the more you keep, I'm gonna make it shorter, you keep whipping at me. Right, does that look brushed now?
So much.
And it's not totally shaved, okay. All this is out of the way here, that's awesome. Okay. Ready to go up, up with the knee, up. I'm gonna raise you up at the same time. Get this under here. How's your back doing?
Perfect.
Good, great. Check the heat. Good. I kind of tricked her a little bit and got her foot a little bit.
Why do you think nobody does that?
Change your heat. I got that foot anyway. Yes, I did. I got that foot anyway. You using that? I got another one.
No, I was gonna
do
go
it.
another. No.
I'll let you use that for anything, girl. Okay, here we go. Up. Go up from here.
Oh, I know. You have to get your hoo ha set.
Okay, up, 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 up. Up, up, like this, steady, 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 good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Let me see what I can get for just a quick second here. Oh, we got that big knot out there. This is under her tummy. Okay, let's go again. She's got that AC. I'm trying to be careful, but I still need to get up under there, so. Okay. And then we'll come up a little bit here, and we'll come into this stuff here. Good. Oh, something's happening here. Oh, she's got stuff, a big sore here. Oh my goodness. Stay there. Just this one. Okay.
She's okay. I know.
Yeah, I know she's okay, but that sore there.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's kind of everywhere. I'm gonna hate to tell you something. You might not like it.
She needs to go to bed.
No, but sores like this that are not what they look like moles. Where do you think I'm going with
I
this?
know where you're going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So remember I said last groom maybe.
Right, exactly, yes.
Where, and I'm glad we got to do this last type
Yes.
of.
Yes. Happy is good, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Make her happy.
We'll look at everything together after
After.
if you want to do
Okay.
that. But they're one
Right.
here. I don't know if you're here,
Yeah.
here.
Right. And then,
So I had a client come in and the sores were everywhere here and doing this same thing. And you guys don't have to listen because I'm not your veterinarian, and if you guys feel like I'm telling veterinarian, if I've just had my own experiences with animals, I'm gonna share it with her. So if you don't wanna listen, don't, but you could just, if you want to, you're gonna be here because I'm doing it live. So, client came in, she had a lot of sores here. We didn't know because the dog hadn't been groomed in maybe 2 years. And she didn't have but a few weeks left. And in that, since I'm seeing some similarities to that same groom, I would just tell you, if I gave you a few weeks left, enjoy it.
Right.
And let her party. And when you have sores that are open, bloody, and they're not the open moles that are seen. Like I had a dog, a Shih Tzu, that had 50. And by the time, so I had, because I worked at the veterinarian, so I was like, okay, yeah, put them under, remove 6 of them.
Right.
With the dental cleaning. 20 came back, and then 20 more came back. And by the time he died at 15, he had these, I would touch it and it would be bloody. It would just, and then I'd pick off the bloody scab that was there from 24 hours to 48 hours.
Right.
It would be an open, what looks like that, but that is not a mole.
Right.
I know that's not a mole.
Okay.
Or a senior mole or a senior mark. This is something else. Which was hiding under this stuff. Okay?
Right, exactly. And you don't know those things till you
And
get them.
if you got blood work, you might be able to go get the $150, $200, depending on your veterinarian, blood work for senior panel, the one they send out. And then you might have more of an idea of what you're battling. Did you tell me she might have kidney? Was that our conversation?
No,
okay,
we talked
it was
about
someone
that
else.
with
It was
the-
someone else.
Yeah, we talked about that though with that medicine we were.
Right, so I said skip it, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing other things that make me go, hey, food for thought.
Yeah. Maybe that's why she's getting more docile.
Maybe, and she's kind of like not fighting as much because of the, not a give up,
Right.
not a give up, but just
Yeah.
not enough energy to fight it anymore,
Yeah.
okay? But YouTube doesn't like, look at this one. I mean, really, it's like black, you know? Okay. Aren't you glad you're here though?
Yes,
Because if
yeah.
I'd have shaved and said, here, go home, and all these things are happening, you're like,
Yeah.
what did she do to my dog?
What happened?
But these are all little signs, and unfortunately, age happens
Yeah,
to all of
absolutely.
us.
Absolutely.
And me and you had an extensive talk a few times already, and I just feel more comfortable with you understanding instead of not understanding. And so I feel like you get it, and you already know where you're at and where you need to be and what we've done for her already, you know? I'm gonna actually scoot her in. I know, you did all that. Yeah, maybe you can sit. Maybe you can sit. I think I'm done with everything down here. Let's get you to a sit down. Okay, let's get you to a sit down. Okay, this is an interesting little thing here. Okay. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I get it. Okay, before I let you sit, let me move all this out of here. It's all under there. It's all under that area. See in here, these sores here. Okay, you don't like it. I got it. Let me get in and out, in and out. Do you want to sit now? I think we're good. I think that's enough. Then we can sit. Okay? Let's sit down. Let's sit. Everyone say, sit down, Coco. The worst part's over. The worst of the worst is over. We're done with standing stuff. If there's anything left, I'm okay. You know, little stuff. YouTube, how we doing? How you guys doing? I hope you're bearing with me out there. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Hit the share. We got 180 people watching. Let's get the like button up to 180. How about that? Do that for me while me and the pet parent sweat over here. And the pet parent allows us to watch. It's been 7 years since this dog was able to go to a groomer and get groomed. She was too dangerous and was turned away. And pet parent has been taking care of the dog, but guess how old the pet parent is? I'm not going to tell you her age, but it's her mom, so her mom and dad. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, if you showed up at her mom's house and said, you know what, since you can't brush your dog, I'm going to take her away, you can't do that. You're not going to do that to someone. And you know what? That might be your mom and dad one day, or that might be you one day. You've got a dog that you love, and if you just happen to get that dog at the wrong time, and that dog lasted 15 years, and you're too old to brush, you can't judge, okay? That's not what we're here to do. We're here to let you watch what I'm doing for this client. If you have a chow chow, there's not many people that tell me, I got a chow chow. If you have a chow chow, man, let me know in the live chat or the comments below. I would love to know if you have a chow chow. So, pet parent, we are totally coming pretty close to the end here. Tell me, how are we doing?
She's amazing.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
How's the process been for you?
Absolutely amazing. Compared to even me doing it by myself, she's never this nice. Even medicated, she's never this
Wow. And so, why didn't you look for me a long time ago?
Right. Didn't even think about it.
Why didn't you look for a long time? When was the first time you started looking? Like a couple weeks ago? Or,
Yeah.
Literally.
Last week.
Last week?
Yeah.
So we got you in within like a week?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome, Dee Dee.
Yeah. I think I contacted you Thursday evening.
Nice.
Thursday evening.
And as long as you could get everything for me done and da-da-da-da, right? I think your mom had to go get board
Yeah,
right?
my mom and I both took her to get.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No wonder you got a video in that while she was in the car.
She loves the car ride.
Okay, you're gonna hold here, I'm gonna pull up. I'm not gonna do anything with your foot. I just wanna go underneath your foot. Underneath your foot here, up under here. So something we talked about was cleanup and maybe living at a different property.
Yeah, she likes to go down to my nephew because, well, my mom and dad had some land.
You don't have to lay it all out, but
And
you know.
so, yeah.
So I gotta say something different now. So like if it was a timeline, if you have a timeline now, and I'll go in depth later, but if we had a timeline right now,
Yeah.
and you went and moved her, it could
Right.
be an opposite effect. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I would really have that discussion now.
Yeah.
And actually, I would give it a timeline. So let's just say, okay, if we were going to transition her to a nice, awesome ranch or something like that with land, where she can run the fields and everything like that, right? I would say if she is here with us 3 months from now, after our next brush out, then let's do it.
Okay.
But right now, I would say let's hang out with mom
Right. Yeah.
and stay put for a minute.
And stay cool.
Yeah, and stay cool with
Stay
the pool.
inside. Yeah.
And let's do that for 2 to 3 months.
You
Maybe
know,
I would love to see her first,
Okay.
if you want.
Oh,
Even if you just swing by and get a treat, you know.
Yeah.
So ready? Up, up, stretch, stretch. Okay, it's just right here. Nice little belly rub there. Nice little belly rub. Nice little belly rub. Nice little belly rub there. Woo! Woo! Who did it? Who did it? Okay. Okay. see that, she like kicked her, like, get off. Get off my foot. Just get off my foot. Yeah, I tricked you. I tricked you, Coco. I tricked you. Yes, she'll bite me. Here, stop it. I tricked you. I touched the other one. Sit down, gently. Y'all helping me out here? You guys send me some air conditioning, okay?
Hot in here.
You're not even moving around. Customer service?
Yeah, but it's hot.
Gosh. You're just standing there, dude. I need to change my underwear. I mean, I'm done. Done for the day. I need a shower. I told you we should install a pool outside. Don't get me wrong, you guys, on YouTube. I mean, like, literally. It's hot, and we have the air down. I mean, this is just moving, and you've got a dog, and, you know, I don't know if it's the energy or what. We're all hot. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, great. Oh, sorry, let me get the hair.
Look at that. Again, you're touching my feet.
Oh, I just can't do it right. I just can't get it right. Were there times where you were holding and helping right now where you felt like definitely she was holding her breath? Did you tell? No. There was a couple times where I felt like she was. Where, like that? Yeah. Where it went like that.
Oh my goodness. You got your summer views, sister.
Right, okay.
He's like, wait, what happened? It's hot.
Okay. All right, let's see here. We are gonna I guess I'll just take all that off. You got any thoughts?
No, no. That's what needs to be done.
You guys have any thoughts out there, you guys? I said guys twice, I heard that. And who else is sweating out there? 185 watchers, let's get some likes up there. 129, like this. Can you show me 180? 180 on the likes? Here we go.
Oh, no, that's just hair. I was like, oh, ew.
Like
I
another
thought it was
one?
like a black thing, but it was black hair.
So this young lady used to be a teacher,
Yes, high school people.
high school teacher. She's retired. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you enjoying retirement?
I love retirement. Love it.
Thank you for doing that for children
Oh,
across.
and I miss the kids. Totally
So
miss the
cool.
kids. I don't miss the parents.
Don't miss the parents. Okay, be better parents out there. You guys be better parents. That was a cue. That was a cue. You're good. Okay, you see what I did, right? You took the loop off so I can kind of access the neck here.
Not even reacting. I'm just totally shocked.
Yeah, see, I can't leave a main with all this kind of stuff. You know,
Right,
like
yeah.
this. I just can't.
Yeah. And she
I'm so
rules and just makes that even worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
come on that side
Okay.
in a minute. And let me just kind of finalize some of this stuff here. Yeah, I feel it. It's probably pulling and everything. I feel it. It's so dramatic. I have to do this, you know,
Okay, we're
because
gonna stuff some pillows,
it's so dramatic.
some stinky pillows.
So as we come to a close, you guys, I'm going to talk to the pet parent outside. I'm going to cash her out and everything. I'm going to talk to her about some serious stuff. I'm going to do it privately because I feel like she deserves that. And then I'm also going to come tell you what I think the sores are from. And if you're interested in sticking around to find out why I think those sores are around, you'll have to just wait for me to come back so I can get like at least honor the pet and her pet parent here, or at least her sissy.
Move me on the other side.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make that transition now. We'll come over here like that. And then I might have to do it, come back around, let's see. But if you're interested in knowing what I have to say and what my opinions are, then you can hang out after we check her out and Mom goes home. Yeah, I'll get all that off first. When I have a miserable day like this, human days are really miserable sometimes, right?
It is pain.
Her just letting me get this off, I'm gonna tell you right now, you see how it's pulling here, look where it's pulling the skin right there? So this is just always pulling.
Right,
So
yeah.
don't think, and this
This
is
is like relief for her.
definitely. It's like these brown lines, like for me, it's the pulling, it's bruised.
Yeah.
So, not for a minute do I think this is not painful, but she is just cooperating to, well, I don't know why, but thank God, you know, she's cooperating, but I know it's painful. You know, it's just pulling, and I'm just tugging, getting it out, shaving it out, you know. All right, we're going to come to a point now where we are going to take off the cone head. And by the way, some of you guys, I did get my extra large and my extra large, which is thank goodness I have all these sizes here because I sell them all. As you know, this is a medium that we used for her, and it was on the very last Velcro edge, and then there was these little flaps that kind of help. So we were lucky. I mean, she didn't fight as much. If she were to fight and lunge and fly around, we definitely had to have gotten a bigger one. But she did really good, you know, with what we had to do today. So we're going to come now and kind of go from the back of her neck down, and what we might end up doing is we're going to muzzle her. So I'm glad I didn't have to muzzle her, and what I did try to do was not muzzle her now through the whole groom, except for in the very, very, very beginning. So now that I do have to muzzle her, this is our final muzzle wrap up and we're done. So hopefully we are having her muzzled for 30 minutes or less. I'm gonna let her breathe a second. She hasn't had a muzzle on, so she should be fine. So I'm just gonna let her breathe a second before I put the muzzle on her. Another reason we're also grateful is that a pet parent can actually put the muzzle on. Some dogs, we can't even do that, so.
She's like, oh, please. Please. Yeah, one more time.
And pet parent said initially, this is kind of small, or it's
Yeah.
small, and it fell off a couple times.
It fell off.
Matter of fact, I was
She
on
got
her
right
last
out
paw. Oh my gosh, I was on her last paw and it was hanging down. I was like, oh my gosh.
She got right out of it. She's magic. Aren't you?
Okay, so I'm gonna have you move back to the front of her. All right, YouTube, how are we doing? How have you guys been doing watching this groom? I mean, it's probably been, what, has it been 2 hours? Can someone tell me? Has it been 2 hours yet? And it looks like Senior Fly Girl, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Senior Fly Girl, to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your donation. If you're loving the feed, you can donate in the YouTube next to where you can write a message. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Keep it coming. Okay. I'm gonna change my template. Ears are matted? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go, we'll take care of that now. All right.
Right here?
Okay.
Okay.
Rub. Let me rest my arm. Yeah, you really will. You don't realize it, but when you guys order from me and I talk to you about your height and what dogs and breeds you're grooming, I don't let you down. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it's too big of a table, I'm gonna tell you. Don't get that table, man. This is the ear mat.
Oh,
Real round, right?
so
Real
much-
round.
yeah, round.
Real round and strong. Okay.
So much.
Let me feel the toe. I'm gonna come back to this. Click in here, I'm gonna work around the muzzle here. I'll eventually come to the front, but I'm gonna work all that back so there's not too much back and forth. What's this big cheek you got here, man? This cheek is huge. What the heck's going on here? Okay, let me check the throat here. Well, I knew I was gonna find another sore, dude. I knew it. I kept thinking in my head just now, I was like, do not find one under here. Do you see it? This one isn't bleeding. Look, you have to look. So do you see this sore here? It's not bleeding and not bleeding yet, but look at it. Okay, get this, will you get a close up on this? Because I can hear it now. You know, when you see blood, you kind of panic and think you've nicked, and that may happen, but when you have other issues going on, this is kind of where we're at. So you see these sores here. Eventually, they will probably do what the other ones are doing.
Oh, no.
And you would have never known, right?
Right, no.
Did you ever know?
No, never. And she ended up with a skin infection on her back.
See here.
I guess maybe it was a year and a half ago, 2 years, when I cut her and was like, what in the world is all this mess when I groomed her? Yeah, that's when we found that.
Wow. Can I ask, possibly, see it's really in here, so any place that stays really wet too, we'll do this.
It's gonna do that.
A lot of seepage or wetness, and we'll do that.
I'm definitely on her wet chin. She drools a lot.
Can I ask if you know the brand of dog food she's been in majority of her life? Do you know? Or has it been changed?
No, it hasn't been changed.
Can I get pictures later too?
I don't know. I know it hasn't been changed.
You know it hasn't been changed all these years,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So can you let me know later? I'm
Yeah,
curious for
yeah.
my own records. Okay. Ooh, you look at get that foot.
I'm just done now. I'm just done.
You know, we get this cheek before we come to the front and really upset you and make you mad. Well, not that, but I'll be in your face, and I know you don't want me in your face because you hardly know me. But I mean, you know, 2 hours together, I mean, that should buy us
Yeah,
something.
that should buy you
I mean,
something.
We're friends now, right?
Yeah.
Can we just, you know, like, be friends? Is that okay? Oh, we were friends before you got here? That's really sweet of you to say that. Okay, check it out. I'm gonna let this go.
Okay, but I'll hold it on.
Yeah,
Okay.
just do that, and I'm gonna try to keep it so where I can have a good reaction here.
What else did you do? You showing me?
What is Dee Dee doing over here? I see you eyeballing me. Yes, I do.
Oh,
I see
yeah,
the
you see
eyeball.
those eyes?
I see the eyeballing.
I've always
Yes, I
said
do.
she had human eyes.
I see you eyeballing me. Don't worry. Be happy. That's my favorite song. Don't worry, be happy. Oh yeah, we got a nice cheek out. There we go. There we go. That's a good dog. Let go, let go. Oh wait, hold that side. There you go, there you go.
Second.
That's perfect. Work some of this wet chin stuff out first. You're good, you're good. I'm working around you. Did it hurt me touching you? Okay. Okay, let's do a buckle back. Don't get upset, don't get upset, little, there we go, it's nice and loose, okay? Move that from your foot, change my heat. And we're doing I wanna glance in the ears before we do anything further.
We're ready for the pictures.
Okay, great.
Second ears.
Grab these pictures real quick. Okay, so just follow me around. So we have this here. Okay, then we're gonna come and, see if I can see here.
I know you wanna lay down.
Lay down is fine. So will she go down?
Yeah, that's what she was trying to do.
Let's see if she'll go down. So she's standing up, so she's standing up. She's tricking us, she's tricking us.
Like, oh, okay.
She's like, oh,
no,
we're
I
ready to
gotta
go.
get down.
Okay? Let me just make sure. Behind me, like you literally have to be me, I'm just gonna point, take a picture, point, take a picture. So here, there's actually two, one, two. This was, it had a little blood on it earlier. Yeah, no, it's so hard to see when we needed to see it here. And then here, and here, this area. Okay, and then here somewhere, this armpit. Just take that whole armpit here out, it's black. And, well, here, it's in here. This whole area here. Watch my face here, I want to mess around with it a little bit. Yeah, and the neck.
That side?
Well, to get this from here, see how this is black? Here, this black. And then here. You gotta get it behind me over my head, this right here.
Yeah.
And then the neck, right?
Okay.
You can really see the sore here. So this is that, but not bleeding yet. So here, right, do you see that?
Right, I see that.
It's a circle.
Right.
Right.
Oh, she's looking
Okay.
at.
Well, stay here, stay there, stay there, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna look in her ear, and if it's infected, she's gonna be angry. So
Okay.
just let me look. Yes, it's not infected. How are you in the pool? She must not be diving in.
No.
Oh, yeah. You
She
are
sits
so
on the step.
lucky. You're
She
so lucky.
sits on
If
the
a dog
step
is
and
diving in the pool, they will have that red color in the ears, and it's bad.
Oh,
So
no,
this
no.
is dirt. This is the color of brown dirt, just dirt for running around,
Right.
playing.
Yeah, no, she doesn't go under. She just lounges.
You can get everything I'm using at myfavoritegroomer.com. If you need help, email me through that website. Good.
That's a deep hole there.
Perfect. See, dirt, right? I didn't realize you were there. camera. We haven't named the camera yet. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. If you guys seen the video the other day where we were trying to do that, go back to that video. I am looking at your comments to see what name I really like. I do like Cammy. Cammy for the black camera. Dirt. Okay. Just dirt. This is dirt. Okay, that's great. That's what we want. I just want some minor stuff. Now, worst thing that we have to do now is just a final up, check everything. Oh wait, I wanted to do the back of the neck, brush and comb. Let's see here. The head here. I'm thinking you don't want me to shave the entire face, right?
No.
Okay. This one I'm kind of leaving is okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
I am gonna try to brush it all so it's nice
Yeah.
and thorough on the
Right.
brushing. So then let go here. There we go, that's perfect. That's perfect. Let me brush these cheeks out.
Sweet girl. You are.
Like I swear she's holding her breath. I swear that's holding her breath right now.
She's ready to go.
I know. I have to brush every single one hair in there. Can we go up here? Checking it over now.
Just don't.
And this is just what, 5 inches over her head and cheeks? Look at this. Gotta come back through with the comb. All breeds check with the comb except for short hair breeds that just need the zoom groom, like a Chihuahua, and not the long hair Chihuahua. Check with your comb. See, so now I can go all the way through from the skin out, and I know I did a really good job brushing, okay? That's key. Don't get upset, don't get upset. I know you're getting antsy. I know.
Just sit down.
I know.
Just.
I got something I'm gonna give you for that too, outside. Now, she wasn't groomed for 7 years, and she was turned away, and they said, don't come in because she's too dangerous. And the groomer even said, don't come back.
Don't come back.
2 groomers.
Yeah, 2 groomers said, please don't bring her
What
back.
city?
Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie. So here we are today. And you're here. Is this cool?
Absolutely. I'm amazed.
Would you call those two groomers back and say, I found someone who would do it?
I'm tempted to.
So they know?
I'm tempted to.
And just say,
Yeah.
just so you know,
Yeah.
don't
This-
tell.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Write this
I
down.
give a referral, like real
Yeah.
estate agents do, because I'm a realtor too, and that's what we do. We give a referral for business shared.
Yeah, write
So
this
in my
down.
grooming business, if you refer business to me, you get a referral. Even if you don't like me, at least the client, who we should care about the most in the businesses that we do, the client's dog gets help. So when you refer, you get a referral from me. So you call them and say, hey, I don't know if you heard of my favorite groomer, but you know, it's been 7 years since I've been able to groom my chow chow. You guys said she could never come back, and I finally found somebody, and she's been around for 18 years.
That's
And
just
I was
awful.
wondering if you could, you know, definitely refer business to her when you run into where you don't want to groom that dog anymore, because Dee Dee will, you know? If you guys on YouTube right now watching on the live feed, if you want to hear what I have to say to pet parent, I'm going to give her a private moment and talk to her about her dog. If you want to hear what I think these sores are, stick around. Go get your drink, go use the bathroom, and come back, and I'll be here discussing that with you. You're good, we're good. Don't worry about him, we'll move around. It's like customer service, sometimes he's just a shadow. Just wanna check everything over here. So the comb's not gonna lie to me, so I need to check it over before y'all leave, and she goes and hangs out the pool. I really wanna make sure, you know, I do a thorough job, even though I could skip it. So on the way out, is there anything you'd like to say to YouTube or anybody else with a dog like this?
Oh my goodness. Come see Dee Dee. Let her groom your pet. Let her make your life a little easier.
Thank you.
Less stressful.
I'm almost done, not quite. One more thing here. Take my 4 card, I'm gonna do a little blend on the back of the neck so it doesn't look so crazy. You're okay. 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 Yeah, you're okay. Can we do something else? You're okay. You're okay. Black camera, David? Is that?
What is that? I was like, is that a whisker out of her ear?
Exactly! I was like, is that a whisker? Exactly, right in my mind. I was like, what the heck? Should I? A little bit more. that out. Do chin up. Okay, yep, we gotta do that cheek over there because the muzzle was holding it in. Yep, okay. Do your face front. Look at Sissy, look at Sissy, look at Sissy. Now, look at Sissy, what's she doing? Don't move. Look at Sissy. Look at Sissy here. Look at that. What is that? Look at that. Yeah, bite that.
Oh, she told me to smoke that.
Look at that. Don't do that, Mom. Yep, I call every pet owner, if she comes in, I'm gonna call her mom. She's got kids, she's used to it. I just like to call everybody that, pet parent, mom and dad, even if it's Sissy, it's just natural to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
It's okay. I know what you're saying.
Okay, let me come over here and check this one. I gotta probably look at the front, that one still looks thicker. Don't move. Don't move your fingers. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, you're gonna let me know. Okay, little, what, we're at the end here, and the little, the cutest little thing is gonna bother you now. All right, face front, and then step to the side, Sissy. And boo, got the unevenness there. So let me see, boo, look here. Come on. Look at all that. She's looking at all that hair, look at the hair. She's looking at all that hair, she's told, oh my gosh, you got a top ball head over here, and then the bottom one over there. What the heck is going on? Okay, I know how to fix it, fine. Well, you know, we had a groom loop and a muzzle, okay, don't get mad at me. All right, I'm gonna have to take some of this down. Okay, ready, hold, ready, go.
She was giving me side eye.
She is giving me some side eye.
I was like, what? What kind of toys does she have?
Ready, tight hold, don't do the rubbing yet. Go ahead, get your hands in there.
Right
Top,
here?
yep,
Is
sure.
this good?
Yep, and then I'm gonna try to do something
Okay.
here. Look the other way. Like I said, it's like I'm gonna go do the other pooch too. Is she growling?
I don't think that was a growl, because there were no teeth involved.
Okay, well, it's still
You
warning.
saw the picture of her teeth.
Yeah, I did.
That's how she usually greets people.
She's looking at me though.
That's that
She's
side
got
eye.
her
I'm telling you.
eyeballs out at me. If they could talk, I would be like, she's totally telling me, get
Yeah,
back.
she's telling you, so you're looking on
Alright,
that.
let me take a look again.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh, much better, right?
So pretty.
Coco! 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 Okay, one more? We're good.
Which side?
What do you think?
I
How's
like
it
it.
look?
I
Step
like
back,
it.
but I just wanna make sure we're proportional.
Yeah, no, I like it.
She's not really doing a look up at me.
A little bit on the left side.
This side looks shorter than this side? This side looks shorter than this side? You don't know
This
your
side-
left and right?
This side looks
Left
shorter
side.
than that side, right?
Right here, a little.
Oh, yeah, get that part right. This looks thicker here. Okay, so do a hold again. So I'm using my forearm because she did have some popping out cheeks and then. Okay, trying to not hit those whiskers either. Not that I care, but
Now you look like a wolf. Yeah.
we do have that right there. I see what you're saying.
Oh,
Oh, that's a warning.
A yawn.
Okay, one more time. Look that way. I think we're good here. Let's
Yeah.
look. Coco! Coco! Coco, hey! Hey!
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. I I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna touch your face, but I'll wait. I'll wait, okay. I will wait. I saw a little something, I had a little warning there in my mind. Okay, stay there. What am I doing over here? Come bother you. What am I doing, huh?
She's like, you can at least let me see what you're doing, okay? I mean, I can't see the side of my head. So I'm just gonna turn.
Just know you guys on YouTube, I know this looks silly, but it's hard to do a face trim when you're not in front, okay? It really is. It's really hard to do a face trim when you're not in front. Oh, you don't like it? Okay, I get it. I'm so sorry. You don't like me trimming here.
And here it's just so different.
It's so, what is it? Every time I move it, it does
Everywhere.
something else.
Exactly.
Like,
It's never, you need some gel. Maybe that's it. You just set it.
I think I'm just making it worse, but.
I think it's fine. Yes. You're a pretty girl.
Stop where your head, Dee Dee. Stop where your head. Okay. Let's do a after picture.
She can
She didn't-
sweep you in the trash.
I don't know if she liked that clapping though.
She's gonna sweep you in the trash.
Watch the feet, don't get her upset. Good job, thanks, Lucy. Perfect, good.
Good girl.
A good side of dog alone, and then with the pet parent too is fine.
Oh, hold on. No, you're good. We're gonna get down.
Woo, Coco! Good job, and then with the pet parent like that. Coco! Good job, yeah, woo!
We're gonna get down. Just right.
Lowering down.
Did you smell your blood on me? Is that what you're smelling? Did it smell?
Can you do a bear hug? Or do you want to muzzle her first? Give her a big bear hug, head over the shoulder.
Head over my shoulder.
Yeah, big bear hug. I'm so sorry. Don't let go, okay? Don't let go.
I got her.
Don't let go.
Got her.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the, okay, I see.
She goes, again, you're messing with my feet.
Let me check this out.
We discussed that. Did you discuss that earlier?
So the mole, it's not a mole, it's the sore is here,
Uh-huh.
and it's immediately covered with hair and scabbed over in itself.
Okay.
But, so back right leg here, watch your head,
Okay.
here, keep it on.
Okay.
Or it's one of those spots, we
Yeah.
can get a picture of it,
Right.
but it's one of those areas, okay?
Okay.
So let me get the lesion collar here. I'm gonna tighten it up for you.
Please. Is definitely not as, doesn't need to be as
See, this might be okay. Okay, that's an inch
Oh
all
my
the way down.
goodness. Wow.
Okay, well, I think that'll be okay for now, right?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely,
okay,
because she's not
perfect.
gonna try to go. Can you get
Whoa.
down? Ready?
Well, you
Can I
wanna
help
come down?
Can I help you? Here, I'll help you. I don't want you to hurt yourself again.
Alright, so we have a lot of artwork now.
There. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, I really appreciate you coming in, letting us record and watch everything we're doing.
Looks amazing.
If you guys wanna hear my reason and why, what you think those sores are, put it down right now in the live chat, so when I come back, I can compare it to what we all think. What do you think all the sores were on her? She hasn't been groomed in 7 years, she's 10 years old, and wow, she got a nice summer shade
She
down.
looks amazing.
Wow,
You're gorgeous,
awesome.
Coco. Gorgeous.
She is ready to go, but I won't.
She is.
Coco, woo! Coco! the door.
Yeah,
I'm
the
not
door's
going
back
back in there.
there.
Okay, go ahead, that's fine. What?
I think it's her tail hitting her back.
That or it's breezy.
That is so funny.
So do you see the source? Do you, like here, right? But without, I didn't even take a picture here, but do you see that? Okay, so everything's fresh, like fresh. It's been 7 years. Don't let her chew herself raw,
Right.
because it's fresh and clean and new,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
keep an eye on her, which means, I don't know if you were really serious about maybe getting a
Yes,
puppy
no,
coat,
I am.
but you could totally put that on if you find that she is
It's
bothering
just
some of these.
licking something.
It
Okay.
doesn't mean that the mats were so bad that she wasn't bothering this, like this one on
Right,
the side.
right.
Like, when you get her wet, or when she gets in the pool, all the sores will be, you'll wet and they'll be loud. And you can literally take a picture of her and see them. So when she gets wet, really look at where they're at. And you might be able to, we'll talk later, but your relationship with your veterinarian, it might be just to call in and say, hey, I think we need something.
Yeah.
And this is what I've got, I'll email you a
Okay.
picture, and that might be something you do.
Okay.
But again, at her age, if, I say this to a lot of you guys out there, I'll say it to you, if it's your end of life, and we're not on hospice, but
Right,
let's,
no.
if it's an end of life,
Yeah.
in my opinion, I know that my lifespan will be an average 80 to 100 years old, or maybe earlier if I don't take care of myself. But if I'm at 67, at 68, 69, I don't know that I will run around the whole universe looking for the doctor for certain
Right.
things. I
Exactly.
will probably have a badass end of life,
Right.
and I probably have learned in my past with senior dogs is that 1, run around everywhere, 2, run around a little bit, and then 3, I'm not gonna run around like that on our last day of lives.
Exactly.
So you can make her comfortable and happy and all that stuff, but I would not run around and spend $5,000-6,000 for 3 more months of life,
Exactly.
if that's what happens, but we can't predict it,
Right.
but we can just weigh what we see,
Okay.
and just common sense is gonna be like, are you gonna remove what I think this is and overnight?
Right.
No, it is,
Right.
it is there and it's been there and it's gonna be there and it get worse as we get older, and she's amazingly enough able to live till 10
Right.
for a chow chow, and
Yeah.
I have never groomed a 10-year-old chow chow, right? They're already gone at 7,
Right. Yeah.
8, and 9.
Yeah.
So if we're at 10, then let's really, like this haircut, I feel like brought her some
Yeah,
just some good
absolutely.
healthy living, and maybe you'll be lucky and she'll go to 12 or 13,
Right, yeah.
So let's just make it as best as we can.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, we'll step out here. YouTube, I'll be right back. If you want to hang out and listen, I'll send you guys too. Thanks for your donations. Keep it coming, and I'll be right back as I check out the client. Thanks for watching. Hello, hello. What's up? And oh my gosh, how many of you guys hung out to listen? 99. So 99 of you guys are hanging out, and I have to say, what? Thanks a lot for hanging out, and I appreciate you, and I value your time. I'm sweating. I was outside, we were inside. She bought a comfy cone and a doggy male wrap for her mom's Chihuahua, who pees everywhere. So that is such an amazing tool. Get that, and you will be like, wow, there's no more urine on my couch. There's no more urine on the stuff. What did you guys think those spots were? I am so sorry I'm not making eye contact, but here we go with what you're saying. My brother's dog stopped getting those sore when I added probiotic powder to his food. Connie says he lived 16 years. So we're already at 10 years for this chow chow. And how many of y'all have had a chow chow? Comment below or now in the live chat. Today's June 25th, 2021. I've had 5 and 3 lived till 12 to 15. However, chows can be prone to some serious illness, including the C word. Thank you. I also believe that she may have an autoimmune disorder which is causing the sores, and the disorder may lead to cancer. You guys are right on track with what is in my mind. I think raised dry spots won't just bleed on like just a command. Just start bleeding and then just stop bleeding. Old age spots, Donna says. A sore could be like a mole that is draining. Yes, could be. Thank you for customer service for the close-up. Woo, customer service. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Everyone's saying, thank you for your donation, Mama G, to my favorite groomer. Woo! She says, I can't believe I caught part of it live. Yeah! Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Mama G, to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! 2 $10 donations. Thank you, Mama G. She says, glad I finally caught part of it live. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I caught Dee Dee live. Woo! How did you catch us live? Because we did a couple things different today. How did you catch us live? Ears are good. Yep, they were really good, right? I'm so glad. Here's the deal. Autumn's like, Dee Dee's so quiet, and half the time people want me to be quiet, half the time people don't want me to be quiet. I can't make everyone happy, but by golly, today I tried not to talk to you guys very much because I almost didn't want to record this live and unedited because of the amount of caution I had in the interview. So when I interview a client, because we both interview each other, it's not like they call me and I want them to come in, and they call me and they want me to come in. It's like you both have to be on the same page. That's the best kind of way to have a client, is that you both see things the same. And you as a business owner can pick your clients just as they can find and pick you. Who's to say that you have to put up or tolerate being treated a certain way if that's not what you want? So make sure that you and your clients interview each other. So the way I like to put it, and you can steal my words if you want, is that you get on the phone with the client and you just literally say, hey, this is Dee Dee, with my favorite groomer, and we're booking for tomorrow, blah, 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 whatever you want to say, and just say, let's just see if we're good for each other. Let's just see if we see eye to eye and we would be a good fit for each other. Now let me ask you some questions, blah, 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 and then you ask some questions about the dog and what they're doing and what they're going through. Some of y'all, I have done some cold calls, right? Cold calls are kind of just to check businesses and do like, how do they talk to people? What do they do? How do they handle it? And they'll be like, hello? Yeah, okay, we're not taking new clients, bye. Like call and find out how your cold calls go through and what they should sound like and what you want to sound like and what you don't want to sound like. Okay? And if you need to hire an admin, do it, because that's going to take away some business administrative things like answering the phone from your plate, and you'll be able to focus more on grooming and not so much answering the phone and grooming and then being stressed out because you're doing everything yourself. Food for thought for the business owner. When it comes to what we saw on Coco today, I have seen it on a few dogs, more than a few dogs, and every one of those dogs that we saw it on, okay? Whoa. I was grooming a dog that was a terrier mix, and no one would groom her. We brought her in. At the time, I had another groomer here, and it was years and years ago, probably 15 years ago. We put the dog on the table, but she was extremely fragile. This is before I invented the dog up stand. Golly, if I could have had it then. It was when I was dreaming about it, the dog up stand. And we put the dog on the table together. The groomer starts doing the grooming. She lets me know what she's seeing in the rear end. And the rear end, the hiney, where the dog lays a lot. It was just open sores everywhere. That dog had cancer. It was a done deal. And this was like hospice grooming. But the client didn't say that over the phone. I think that some folks are unsure of to be truly honest and scared to be honest because there's such a need for their pet that they don't know what to do. So we did the full groom. The groomer actually, that was in the rear end area, it was really bad. It was really smelly. Remember how the pet parent today kept saying, gosh, you smell, you stink really bad. When we got to the mouth, it wasn't nasty. When we got to the ears, it wasn't nasty. It wasn't stinky. Like it wasn't bad to stink. Well, then what was it? Was it all the sores across her entire body, the smell in her bones, in her body, causing the smell? Maybe. She can go down and get a blood work panel, the one that's really expensive, not just the light blood work. As a senior pet, you get the full blood work if you can even afford it. What if you can't afford work on your dog? How many of y'all cannot afford right now to go down and get $400 blood work? Honestly. So then what are you going to do? You're going to judge someone who can't get that blood work? No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to judge. You're going to watch because I allow you to watch. You're going to see because I allow you to see. And I ask you to come join this community and watch us, what I do for these dogs that no one else can groom. Too dangerous to groom, they said. You know, don't come back. We cannot handle that dog. She's too mean. I'm like, bring it on. Bring her in. Let's see what we can do. If we can't do it all, we can't, but let's try. And if it's been 7 years since your dog got groomed, by golly, we've got to do something. And as we get in there, the sores are profound and they're all over the place. Some are bleeding and some aren't. Some are on the border of bleeding. Going back to other scenarios where I've seen these sores, they're bloody or they're bound to be bloody, and soon after, the dog is gone. So cancer with humans is the same thing. Now, I'm not your veterinarian and I'm not your doctor. But when something like that is sitting in front of me, how can I not tell you a little bit about my experiences since I've been doing this for so many years? I want you to know what you're looking for, and maybe you see it and you don't know what it is, and that's when you go get your specialist, and that's when you go to the veterinarian, or you just have that gut feeling, you just know what it is because your dog's 18 years old, right? So when you have a lot of sores in your mouth, sores on your body, sores in healthcare, lots of sores coming over the body, and they are bloody. I have never seen it not to be cancer. So at that moment, like, of course I'm briefing her. Of course it's a great day, a great groom, and I'm going to tell her some of those things that are heart-shaking. Because now is the time to talk about it. Not when your dog won't get up and you're crying and you can't get on the phone and muster up a word because you're crying so hard. The time to talk about some things is before it happens. Why don't we talk about divorce before we get married? Why don't we talk about how we're going to break up when we break up with our boyfriends or girlfriends before we get there? We never talk about the bad things before the fun. And I recognize that. And I know that for you too. We don't want to talk about those things. That's why when you start breaking up with somebody and they throw everything around, you wonder, like, why didn't I talk to you about how we were going to break up if we weren't, right? You know what I'm talking about. Have those hard discussions when you're so happy, because they're hard to have when you're very full of emotion. Here we are, and that is my opinion to you. If you see something like a sore that's extremely bloody, not like those Cocker Spaniel moles that get bloody for just being around. It looks like a crater. It's huge. It pops up over the skin. It literally looks like a mole, except for it's seeping some yellow, red, gooey stuff all the time. It's not something that is going to go away. It's there for life after it appears, unless you get it removed. And then when you get it removed, it can come back, and it can come back twofold. So if you find that you're like, whoa, and not only one, by the time she's on the ground and the shakedown was complete, and especially when she goes home and gets wet for a bath, I told her, you are going to see them all. Once that coat is wet, it's going to be like dot, 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 dot. You'll see all the sores. So if you can see all the sores, right, then you know what you're working with. If my body was covered in sores, I'm at the end of my life. Please don't drug me up until I have kidney failure. Okay? I want you to take me to the pool. I want you to take me on a couple vacations. I want to have a Ferrari. I want to have the best end of life. So with our pets, I can only say that to you the same, is if you're at the end of life and you see 100 sores, 25 sores, and they're bloody, don't do that. Don't go medicate your dogs until they're just laying there. I don't think that you should do that. You can. Talk to your veterinarian. I'm not where you're at, and I'm not your veterinarian, and I'm not a doctor. But I am your friend, and I will talk to you with all honesty. And I will give you the best judgment of what I would do with the circumstances, and you need to look at the whole picture. And that's why you are your pet's best advocate. Nobody, not you, can tell her what to do, and not me can tell her what to do, and me not to tell you what to do. You are your pet's best advocate no matter what anyone says. You live with your pet, you feed your pet, you pick up after your pet, you get your pet groomed, you pay for your pet. Your pet is your property, and you have the right to make decisions for your property, okay? It is the truth. When you look up in Texas, is your pet considered property or a beloved family member? It is going to say your pet is your pet property, and you are responsible for your property, and you must care for your property and take care of your property, but it is your property. And my point is that if anybody were to say, hey, that chow should be put down, it's not your business. We gave you a little watch, right? Some valuable, awesome time, and that lady was able to let us, she found me through YouTube. She knows that how critical it is when someone has a dog that's at that age to get groomed, and she couldn't find anybody. They just gave up. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God some people had shared, because man, I'm so blessed to have been able to help this dog for 7 years not have a groom. But if you have sores like that, make your best judgment call on it. The advocate, the owner, make your best call. And so in my opinion for the dog, I said, have a badass end of life. If she's already going downhill and it's blood work that's just going to tell you the true answer, make sure you give her favorite foods, her favorite things, play in the pool more, run around, whatever she loves the most. And if you can make it to 2 months or 3 months and come back and see me, yes, there was going to be a bit of a transition into a new home environment where she could just run these pastures. But I thought, it would be a disservice if I wasn't honest with you. If you do that, if we leave today, this beautiful, wonderful, awesome groom, we finally got that done after 7 years, and then she goes home tonight, she's there with mom, because pet parent dad passed away recently, right? So she already lost her dad, maybe like last year, I don't know the date, but not too long ago. Pet parent dad passed away. So pet parent mom is caring for her alone and has another Chihuahua. And pet parent mom is at an age where brushing is probably impossible every day for her. So, and honestly, she's kind of aggressive, and the pet parent mom is kind of scared of her. But she's had her since she was a young dog. What do you do? So the idea was maybe Coco can go live with the nephew on this wonderful big land and have a great end of life. But after seeing the sores today, I told her, hey, you don't want to get this great groom, go home, see mom for a day, and then go somewhere else, because then you don't know what will happen. It might trigger the body and the spirit and the mind to just be ready to leave. And so I told her I wouldn't do that just yet. Give it a couple more months, maybe I said 3 months. On the edge of 3 months, 2 months in 3 weeks, 2 months in 4 weeks, 2 months and 3 weeks and 10 days, or 6 days, whatever. on the edge of 3 months. Then if she's doing really good, then I could say maybe transition her to that new place where she knows the nephew, but she's just not going to see her mom, her pet parent mom, as often. And so then I would feel better that it wasn't just a boom, 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 and then she went, right? Because I think that could definitely happen. You're finally groomed, and then wow, you're gone. You go to a new place. What happened? And you're old, and you have all these sores. Gosh. Thank you so much for watching YouTube. My fans, you are the best. I wouldn't be here without you. I came here live just for you. I told David, I said, I'm not going to talk to the camera much. This is a very important groom. It's a severely aggressive dog. We got through it. You got some good views. You'll have some better views when we edit some content and put it out there for you. Some of that serious matting coming off. But thank you so much. I really appreciate you. We'll see you on the next live feed. Don't forget to support us at myfavoritegroomer.com. Even if you come by just to sign up for our newsletter, come on by at myfavoritegroomer.com and get your dog upstand at dogupstand.com. We'll see you next time. I'm having fun back here. Everyone do it. All right, I'll hit the end in a minute. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. And my seniors to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woohoo! Keep it coming. Woo! No, I don't believe she has a skin condition because of allergies. Heck no. It's past that. Yeah. Thank you, NYC nurse. She says, I agree with you, Dee Dee. Open bloody areas, especially those that will not heal often, mean cancer. I couldn't. Polly, vet bill caused. He has a cancer boil type thing under his ear and a cancer mole on the back of his neck. Yes, that one was bloody. Under the ear was just hard, had black purple lump. Oh. Diane, thanks for being here. Woohoo! My mom's pom-pom will be 12 next month. He is developing lipomas here and there on him. Is this unusual? It's not unusual. Sometimes you just don't want to know. Sometimes you do everything possible. Absolutely. Quality versus quantity. Too much change too fast. Exactly. We don't want to do that. I think that transition would be hard on pet parent too. Well, she's pretty fearful of her own chow, so it might be a relief. Thank you, Pookie Puppy. 176 likes. Woo! All right. Let's get a good look at what we've got going on right here. I'm just going to push end. I'm not saying bye again. So love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great day. It's Friday! Yeah! Yes! It's Friday. Okay, get yourself some of these garden gloves. I have them on my website so you don't have to buy a pack of 20. Now let's take a look at... Whoa. Like, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Everyone say, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Everyone say, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Look at this. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself echoing over there. Look at this. It is smelly, actually. Ooh, it's smelly. It's on the hair. It stinks. Woo! It smells like cigarettes, but it's nasty. Woo! It's smelly. Whoa. Woo! It's like woo! It's woo woo! Say woo woo! It's smelly. It's nasty. Ooh. Give me some On Guard. this. What's this stuff in there? You know, one time I was grooming and I pulled out a fishing hook from the dog's coat. And I thought, are you kidding me, man? One time I groomed a veterinarian's dog. They have a country ranch area, and I pulled out lots of those willow burrs. They're like needles, they're like with a hook. Oh gosh, it was bad. I pulled out probably, shaving the dog down, and pulled out probably 60 of them while I was shaving. I tried to, then after I saw the first couple of those willow burrs, they look like a straight down and a hook back. So they get into the skin and lodge. And so you literally have to like go like that. It goes pop right out of the skin. It's bloody a little bit with little pus because it's been in there a while. I pulled out about 60, 65. I took him to the veterinarian because I was working there at the time. And I said, hey, you know, actually I took it to the veterinarian's wife who was the admin. And I said, hey, you know, this is all coming out of your dog. And what are you going to do? You live in the country. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm sure she was thinking, well, that's why I have you shaving my dog, Dee Dee, so I can look at it. Everyone say, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. Was this the arm? Yeah, see the line right there where the hair goes, it grows the opposite direction, so there's a line right in there. And I got this off that forearm. This is gross. Donna, I'll see you later. You can head out. Donna, forgive me. Did you buy me the clock? Did you buy me the clock? Thank you. If it was you, I have it as a text message, but I text a lot of people. I still have to go back. I have to tell you something about it. I was gonna do this by myself, so I'll just do it with you guys. Just gonna look through everything. Oh, it stinks. It does stink. That tells you what it is. It wasn't her ears or her mouth. It was her body. Her body stinks. I mean, it's been a very long time, so I'm gonna throw this one away. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone say, whoa, whoa. Look at that. Oh, it is stinky, man. P.U. Woo! Look at this. I mean, like, this looks fine on the outside, doesn't it? Right? And then on the inside, it's like that. Last piece. This one probably I could throw away. Got a lot to look at here. So when they say, you know, my dog's not matted, right? She knew she was, but. And then, man, didn't even tell me once on the phone that they love the pool. I can tell you right there, there's gonna be a problem. Dogs that have hair like this that love the pool, you gotta keep them the summer cut. Whew. All right, you guys. Let's go get something to drink. Have a great day. Bye.